Hello, one and all. This is WellArmedWithTacos. Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. When we last left off, we were in the Creator Race ruins, and we had found some indestructible golems and got told by a ghost we needed to go back in time in order to introduce imperfections into those golems so that in the future we can kill them. But we don't have any of the equipment necessary to go back in time, namely some stones that fit on some magic sundials. So we're here in this garden area, and we're about to talk to a character named Saphira. And hopefully Saphira's dialogue is mostly pre-recorded, because I really don't feel like reading a bunch of stuff out loud right now. It's always a gamble when I start these Neverwinter Nights videos. I'm sure you viewers can tell immediately whether or not I'm awake for these Neverwinter Night videos or whether I'm not awake. And today is one of those not awake kind of videos. So let's talk to Saphira.
What? Who? Oh, pardon me. I didn't notice you there. I was rather engrossed in my contemplations of the time stream. It's easy to get lost in their paradoxical currents, if I do say so myself.
Who are you? Okay. Already I have to start reading. Alright, here we go. Don't you remember me? Oh, wait, maybe we haven't met yet. I'm not going to keep up that accent. Nope. It's hard to keep things straight without a linear temporal reference in the time stream. No matter, I'm Saphira the Wild Mage. A wild mage. No wonder you're talking crazy. Don't go jumping to conclusions. Just because I'm a wild mage and the realm's foremost leading expert on time travel does not mean I am insane. You are simply too blind to see the reason of my words. I'm sorry. I sometimes forget temporal displacement is a confusing subject. Let me explain. I will try to keep this brief and simple. I am a researcher in fluid temporality. Time travel, if you will. That is why I am here in these ruins, because they were built on a time sink. Time sink? A time sink is an area where it is possible to tap into the time stream and travel backwards in time, though not forwards, unless you are returning to the temporal reality you started from. Of course, such a thing is not easily accomplished. It requires old and powerful magic. Fortunately, the Creator Race has already done the hard work for us by building the sundials. Are the sundials still working? They are, if you know how to use them. I could teach you how to travel back with the ancient past, when these ruins were still being built, but you have to perform a task for me. What's the task? I need the fruit of the rare Ultarg tree. I have the seeds, but this tree only bears fruit every 10,000 years or so. What I need you to do is go back in time, or use the time sink to go back in time and plant the tree for me. Ah, God. According to my research, the only place you can safely plant the seeds and have the tree bear fruit is beneath the red warning runes painted on the soil of this garden. Plant the tree in the past, and I'll be waiting here in the present to harvest the fruit. Why don't you do this yourself? I've had enough run-ins with that lizard-like Creator Race to last me an eternity. Ha! Eternity? Get it? No, terrible joke. That's a little time travel joke. Oh, never mind. Point is, it's dangerous to go back there in the past. Okay, I'll do it. Here's how you use the sundials. I've actually got a notebook that explains it all. It's pretty simple. Here, take the notebook. And these Ultard tree seeds you promised to plant. Oh, you'll need this time crystal. Time crystals are magic items with a special use. Just use the special property of the time crystal and target the effect on the sundial, and you'll be sucked back into time when the ruins are still being built. When you want to come back, just use the crystal again on the sundial, and you'll be transported back to the present age. And if you go back into the past, you might find some way to weaken the guardian golems patrolling the complex so that you can get to the words of power you told me you were looking for. I didn't tell you I was looking for that. I skipped that dialogue choice. Or do you tell me, or do you tell me at our next meeting? Whatever. Okay, you know, at least she tries to explain that away. Fair enough. Whatever. I'll be going now. I don't want to talk to you. I'm tired of dialogue, and we will skim through that notebook, but I'm just going to read it on my own. Is it the same book we already have? I think it's pretty much the same book we already had. Okay. It's time to go back to the past. To play really crappy RPGs that are not good. Like Neverwinter Nights. Kid. I kid. Good game. Bad Let's Play. I think it's 197 now. Oh, as I record this, it's November. I can't remember what day it was exactly, but sometime in November is our 2nd year anniversary of this eternal, never-ending, torturous Let's Play. Let's go over here. And let's find that crystal and put it on our belt. Could be any of these. Ah, there it is. Boop. Now we should be able to use it like that without having to open our inventory over and over and over again. Squeesh! We are now traveling to the past.
Name of Sanin Moonbow!
And already we are being called mammal scum. And Linyu, I don't know what happened. Did she trigger a trap? It's possible. There's a riddle of light. Hope we don't cause any paradoxes by killing these lizard people. Old ones, whatever. Linyu, come on. Be better than that. Can you just whack it with your mace already? Thank you. It's not that hard. This guy has a pretty good AC. I don't seem to be hitting him all that often. Apparently no. It's going too fast for me to read it properly. And I am way tired. Usually am when I record Neverwinter Nights. Usually am. The trick about Mondays. They get to you even when you don't think they will. Is this just going to be one of those videos where I spend a really, really long time in combat with the same enemies because they have 2 good ACs and I have 2 bad weapons? That's what it's looking like. Doesn't give me a lot to comment on. Another translation amulet. Guessing we're gonna need to use those. But for now, I'll keep my AC score. Door. Door open. A chest. Not trapped. Interesting. Cure serious wounds I couldn't care less about. I should probably tell Linyu just to stay where she is. A magic ring. Okay. Just stay here. I wonder what happens if I try to use the whatchamahoosit, the Stone of Recall, when I'm in the past. As I'm able to transmit you from this area. Well, at least we tried. Okay, if we come over here, I don't see a golem, but I do see a slave worker. Let's talk to you.
Hello.
Oh, right. Alright, let's put on the stupid necklace.
Hello.
You cannot be here. If the mistress catches an escaped slave in the golem room, they will kill us both. I am a visitor from the distant future. The mistress will not care who you or what you claim to be. You are not of the creator race. It will destroy you if you catch you here. I want to ask you some questions. I'll tell you what I can, but then you must go. What is this place you are building? The mistresses are forcing us to build a great vault. When finished, it will be protected by magical wards of smoke, light, and sound, as well as the golem guardians I am working on. What can you tell me about the golem guardians? When complete, the vault will be protected by 3 indestructible golems, immune to all physical and magical attacks. My task is to complete the creation of one of these golems. Is there any way I can finish you or convince you to not finish building that golem? If I do not complete the golem, the mistress will torture me until I beg for death, and then they will grant it to me in a most gruesome fashion. I could free you from your enslavement. Where would I go? The lizard people rule over the entire world. I would be a fugitive forever on the run, knowing a horrible fate awaits me if I am captured. I am a high-ranking, privileged slave. I am given private quarters and bountiful food. I am allowed to choose a mate, and I am rarely beaten. Your offering is nothing compared to that. Please, if you help me, it will strike a great blow against the tyranny of the creator race that has enslaved you. I am sorry, but the risk is too great. I will not help you, and if you kill me, they will simply find another slave to replace me. Regardless, the golem will be built. What is it about the magical wards? Once complete, the vault will be protected by 3 wards, one of smoke, light, and sound. Once activated, the wards can only be deactivated by a different room within the complex, where the mechanisms that power the individual wards are to be located. I do not know the secret to deactivating the wards once they are finished, but I imagine you would have to solve the riddles of smoke, light, and sound to gain entry once the wards are in place. And once my work here is complete, the golems will have to be vanquished as well. Well, he's just a whole bunch of not very helpful. More of just the riddle light stuff. There's an old one evoker in there. Get me with your trap, please. There we go. Potion of lore. This is barely full now. So it is. Or isn't. The evoker wants a fight. That was either color spray, which is a complete joke, or prismatic spray, in which that could have killed me instantly.
My attack has no effect?
That spell hit considerably. That one does not.
My attack has no effect? My attack has no effect?
Something to discuss that I'm only just now thinking about. As of the last Neverwinter Night Six videos, I spoke about the fact that I had been playing...
My attack has no effect?
I believe. I had been playing Baldur's Gate 2 at the same time I've been playing this, so it was going to confuse me to certain parts, like certain elements of the gameplay. As of this recording,
I need healing.
Set,
Tend to my wounds.
That is no longer the case. I have finished Baldur's Gate 2. By Baldur's Gate 2, I mean specifically Throne Ball. I had already finished Baldur's Gate 2 for like some time ago. I had moved on to Throne of Ball, which is now complete. I liked it. It was actually, I think, a better designed game than the actual Baldur's Gate 2 main campaign was. How many of those do you have, buddy? Anyways, I thought it was a better designed game overall. The end boss fight, I think, is one of the worst things I've ever seen in a while. Well, okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration. I spoke about it on Twitter. I've played quite a few games that essentially completely dropped the ball and ruined themselves at the final hurdle. Games with just ridiculously impossible final bosses, or final bosses that, if not impossible, come at a difficulty spike so high compared to the rest of the game. Me personally, I have a rule where if a game like that happens, and again, it's happened to me quite a few times, I just consider the game to be beaten. I move on. I do not let a final boss with a boss spike, or with a difficulty spike, prevent me from considering a game completed. So if somebody asks me, I'll just say, yeah, I beat that game. It's easy enough to just look up a cinematic on YouTube to get my ending, you know. But I want to give a lot of praise to Baldur's Gate 2 / Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Ball, because the original developers, BioWare, had the foresight to do something for their old game that a lot of modern developers don't do, and I wish they did more of, which is have easily accessible cheat codes to the player. And I had to cheat code my way through that final boss fight, and I do not regret it at all in the slightest, because it's about the journey, about the destination, and it would suck if I went through all of Baldur's Gate 1, and then all of Baldur's Gate 2, and then all of Throne of Ball, just to not be able to finish the final boss. So, overall, really good expansion. I think better than the main campaign, but that final boss, wow, guys, woo, woo, yeah, somebody needed to have redesigned that one. That appears to be instructions from a high-ranking priest and one of the underlings describing how to enter the central vault of the complex. I'm going to read this to myself. You can read it along with me. Wonderful. Very, very, very puzzly. And stuff I don't think we're supposed to be worried about at this time. No pun intended. I think that's stuff for
Taste of my wrath!
For the future. Again, no pun intended. Gotta watch my arrow count. I can't just go back and buy arrows when I'm in the past, can I? Probably gonna leave after killing this warrior and head back to town to get some more arrows and then come back to the past. Oh, there's a shaman over there. Wonderful. Hopefully he stays away. He did not stay away. He's cast invisibility on himself and will soon begin with all of the other spells that he knows that will cause me grief. Summon the dire spider. And this warrior is beating me, but to be fair, my AC is 4 points lower than it should be. One more hit and I'm leaving. Leaving. Bye-bye. Ah, man.
I need healing. Tend to my wounds.
Healing you? And he's dead. Oh no, what a shame. I guess I better find that dire spider and deal with that too. Oh, it's over there.
Perish as you should.
Should probably go take care of that shaman as well. This is how you run out of arrows. Where is he? Summoning more spiders. There he is. Hello. You got a concealment spell on him. Are you close enough I can jump and follow? Here. Then you come help me with this one. It's just a shaman. You can kill this thing. You should be able to kill a dire spider by now without my help. famous last words. Are you gonna keep striking, Jericho? Oh good, it's dead. Goody 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 gumdrops. And we're over the 20-minute mark. Shaman, did you have any loot? Nope, no loot. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for having the patience to watch. If you made it this far, I'll see you all later. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off. And I need a nap, but I've got one more video to go. So I will see you all later. Take care, bye-bye, and enjoy yourself.